What was your first thought when this friendly was confirmed?
My first thought?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked it a lot. I like I like the Japanese team. I like the Japanese culture, and it's an honor to play against the national team of Japan. When do you have the chance to face opponents like this? So I think we have two very interesting, two very different opponents to play against, two very different mentalities, two very different styles of play. And we were excited about it, to have the possibility. But once you start looking deeply and you start looking into the quality and the way Japan plays, I think they have one loss in 17 matches. Very, very good run of results. They're well drilled. And you see all the quality, then you know that you need to be well prepared, and we need to be ourselves on our top performance to be able to win.
I'm sure you've watched the Japan's game against Scotland.
Yeah.
And what did you take away from the game? And what do you think worked for Japan? What's the strengths was? And also maybe if you found any weakness there?
If I found some, we always try to find solutions for us. That is basically the purpose why we watch games. We watch, of course, the patterns and the strengths of our opponent, and then we try to flip it around and have the emphasis on our strengths and where we think we can hurt them. And this is always the same. I think I explained the way that Japan plays already. There's nothing to add. The game against Scotland, I think there will be a lot of changes. I think there will be 7, 8, maybe even more changes in the starting lineup. So we watched several matches. We watched them against Mexico. We watched them against Paraguay. We watched them against Brazil. I think we are well prepared. We see the same patterns over and over again. If you watch the goal against Scotland, you see a well-drilled goal with a switch of play from wing-back to wing-back through both number 10s. This is basically the key in their game, I would say. And we need to be aware of it. We need to be aware of the details, which side of the player we attack. And like I said, we need to be fully committed, which we are, and have some fresh legs, and it's a good game.
Kaoru Mitoma from Brighton in particular, how do you rate his quality? He might start, I don't know, but what would you think?
I think he will start. No, I think he will start.
How do you stop him?
I think he will start on the number 10 position. It's difficult to stop him. It's always a team effort. First of all, is maybe the best way is to stop the supply into him, because he loves to turn. He loves to turn in both directions. He's strong on the dribbling. He's strong in acceleration. It's a very, very good player. He shows it every 3 days for Brighton. So we will be aware of him. But like I said, it's a team effort. It matters about the details. It matters that we stop the supply. It matters that we get our press right and attack from and push them into the pressure where we want to have the pressure. But of course, there are quality players on the pitch.